Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Team Dreadnought bringing you a Coco Susanoo build for OTT. A lot of people like the Tsukiyomi. Alright, my starter is Little Witch Lulu. We're going to do grade zeros. Station your soul instead of riding back, meaning Tyro can't target this. Then, when you ride a grade 3, you can soul loss 2. Well, sorry, when you ride a grade 3, call us to rear. Calls rear red, then soul blast 2, draw a card. When grade 3 is placed on the
It's not soul blast 2, it's just remove 2 cards from the soul. It specifically says remove 2 cards.
Alright, well if you're not... It's a soul blast 2, people.
I'm aware.
It is not that difficult.
It's just not a soul
Shut
blast.
up, Brandon.
In case there's cards that say when you soul blast, it's specifically not a soul blast.
If you ride to grade 3...
If you ride to grade 3, take 2 cards that are soul, not better. You have to remove them. You have to actually take them out.
Yes, it's not a soul blast.
Best cycle. Shut the fuck up.
It's like soul blasting.
But not.
12 critical triggers.
We love Michael, we really do.
Now why 12 critical triggers?
Because it's OTT and that's what you play.
No, because Silent Tom exists.
Because it's OTT and that's
4
what you play.
Psychic Bird. Make sure 4 of these are Psychic Bird.
Yeah, because the 4 of them are Luck Bird, we have to smack you.
Who said that?
4 Lozenge Mages.
It's not me that you have one that's different.
Heal.
Is the one that's different RSP at least?
No.
Shameful display. Okay.
Shameful display.
We're just signing auto flows by signing auto miles.
They don't
Shameful
exist! Sign
I
lava
didn't
flows
say
don't...
shit.
Sign lava flows don't exist.
Don't look at me, I didn't say shit.
We're signing cards, Brandon.
Fuck you!
Alright, 4
They're right next to my signed Blade Masters.
Divine Spirit, Ameno no Murakumo.
I'm in Omurakumo.
Basically, when it's placed on rear from your hand, no, it has to be from your hand. I learned that earlier today.
Really?
Yeah, they had to
When
be
he
from
was
your
trying
hand,
to
so
do
you
Neo
can't
Nectar,
spirit call.
he couldn't do...
Just
Interesting.
farther, put spirit calling down. Rather than just make it over cost, they gotta make it play. Anyway.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I just...
Personal moment.
Then when you use it to discard for stride against +3 grade. Yes, 2 of them aren't +2 grade, sorry. 2 of them aren't signed, so sorry people.
Fucking pleb.
This is what I haven't been really working on foiling.
Where's your sign card, Brian?
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
Exactly.
pleb.
I don't have to worry about him.
I have 1 sign card. We don't need signed
I've
cards.
been wrecking without stride. It's just fucking...
You don't need signed cards. It's all yours to make all of our cards obsolete.
Exactly.
4
Fucking
Pervy
deal
Shields. These are the unflipping Pervy Shield. I'm so sorry people that will not play them. Personally, there's not a lot of X in my locals, or really anything that attacks my rear guards. With the Vanguard, the Andy Guard. Those who don't know their effects are they're just perfect guarding only Vanguards now instead of rear guards.
Don't do that, it's gonna break.
But if you have a second one in the drop, you'll flip damage. Coolio, flipping damage, yay. 4 AK beat sticks. My personal preference is only 4. You can play 6 instead of playing 2 of these.
You just play 8.
You can also play 8 if you truly want. I wouldn't recommend it.
Take me a warning star.
But 2 of this instead of 6 AK beat sticks. 6 AK beat sticks isn't bad though, because your main goal is to have one behind Tom at all points in your life. All points. Take man mode Morning Star is what I choose to play instead of 2 more AK beat sticks. His effect is choose a grade 1 or greater from your hand. Reveal to your opponent, put it in your deck, soul charge 1 and flip 1. I'll use
shuffle.
And shuffle.
Before you soul charge 1.
Before you soul charge 1 and flip 1 shuffle. I use this mostly to get counter loss for talking to Zuchi that's in my deck, Diviner. And just to know. I know everyone's thinking out there, well why did you use the card from your hand if you're just gonna try to replace it? Shut up.
Mike's bad.
It's just it's one of those things you want to try to deck thin as much as possible in TT. You can also soul charge it by accident, but you're getting more things to thin it out and build a well you can't this isn't used to build a stack, it's more used in case your triggers are at the bottom and you just can't hit it.
And you need to hit your trigger soon.
For the main man from set 2, come all the way back.
Still might have needed a cost.
AK, during the battle this unit attacked, if you have an Ornithine Tank Vanguard, your opponent can knock over 0's guarded circle. If you really need a rear guard, it dies. If you really need to kill a rear guard, you attack it with this thing and it dies. Other than that, this thing will always attack the Vanguard forever. It's used, but you don't usually, you keep these in hand until they're about 4 damage. And you can hit a crit. If they're at 5 damage, you play AK Tom, AK beat stick Tom, and you hope to God they don't have 2 Pervy Shields. But they're probably wasting 1 in your Vanguard anyway, so you more or less just it's more of the only finisher ODT has. You can kind of call him a finisher. Forces them to drop a lot of their useful units to guard, and they don't have purple shields. Then, for your Generation 12K attacker, yay! Generation 12K attackers.
Were 12K attackers so broken that they had to be weakened?
The axe can rush you if you go to 7K, you pretty much rush like crazy.
Yeah.
If you had a rear that was a 9K and I
Well,
boosted
if
it
they
to
were
7K.
G1 though, you can't do that still.
They made it to slow down rush decks.
That's what I mean though. It's
Also,
G1,
they made it so you can't do 19 and 9K rear guard.
Yeah, you get 19 and 9K.
So they inadvertently buffed
Yeah.
Tidal Assault.
Yeah.
Secretly
Alright.
was their plan all along.
3, Diviner.
Twilight.
Counter Assault, when this unit is boosted, attacks the Vanguard, you can draw a card. Why wasn't this look at top 2, grab 1? I mean, it's a new plans mechanic.
Yeah. I'll always say Diviner should have been top of Dragon.
But you see why that might have been too broken?
Kinda.
Anyway, I only played 3 of them. Honestly, I barely use him, but he's in there just in case.
It should have been draw 2, put 1 card from your hand on the bottom. So it's still only draw 1, but you selection.
4, Scarlet Witch Coco is my other grade 3 backup to Susanoo. Basically, the strategy with this card is to write it first, Soul Blast, use Lulu's effect to move 2 cards from your soul
Into the drop.
into the drop, aka freaking Soul Blast. Then Counter Blast 2 to draw 2. Essentially, you're now drawing 3 because of Lulu's draw 1 and this is draw 2. And then use one of the cards you just drew or a card in your hand to perform Stride with Kieran, to plus another card in your hand. The strategy works amazingly, but you will not always draw Lulu. I mean, you will not always
You
draw
will always draw Lulu as your starter.
You technically never draw Lulu as your starter. You won't always draw Coco. If that happens, these are literally just Stride fodder. Then for the thing you really want to ride after Coco, Susanoo. Basically, you want to only stay on Coco for a turn as much as possible. Because if this is your main Vanguard, you will die. It's a 10K. Basically, Susanoo's effect is GB2. During your turn, if the number of it's continual building. During your turn, if the number of cards you have in your hand is 4 or more, this unit gains 5K and a crit. Yes, if I have 2 cards in hand and I drive check, I will gain 5K and a crit. Counterblast 1. During your turn, when your G unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 to hand, and put the other at the bottom. Yay! Filtering finally. It takes away from ODT's normal problem of just drawing a bunch of triggers.
Again, I still say there should have been draw 3. Choose 2 cards in your hand, put them on the bottom.
Basically, it's an alternate way to draw cards that isn't really drawing them.
It would have been better if they worked like Brainstorm did, so you didn't have to always remove card that you drew.
4. Soaring Auspicious Beast Kieran. He is the on-hit do clan mechanic. Basically, his certain clan mechanic is when he hits a Vanguard, look at top 2, add 1 to hand. The other goes to the bottom. Not much to say about him, very solid stride. Always your first stride, never your second. Okay, he's my second sometimes. Then,
Second sometimes.
4. Sword Deity of the Thunderbreak Takumi Kazuchi. Why does he cost Counterblast 2? Counterblast 2 and G-Flip. Would it really hurt to be Counterblast 1? Sorry. Counterblast 2 and G-Flip.
Mine are free, so I don't know.
Yeah, yours is just G-Flip killed.
They didn't even say call.
Then yours is just G-Flip and your opponent. Like, why is mine cost Counterblast 2?
His makes no sense. Mine has to kill the whole column though, that's why. Even Pain is
So I'll take it Counterblast 1.
Even Pain Later was free.
Huh?
Even Pain Later was free.
And this was Counterblast 1.
No, it was free.
No, it was Counterblast 1. When you form Legion Counterblast 1. Get on top of it.
This was Legion.
Then, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, add 2 to your hand, put the other 2 at bottom.
If Roofler killed any 2 rear guards, I could see him being kind of less one.
See who quit this game. Anyway. Not much to say about him, very solid card. We got real off topic in this video, I'm very sorry.
What that material?
Not much to say about him, he's very solid for filtering. Really not much to say about him. He's a very solid filter. This is my ODT deck file for Coco Susanoo. Got off the top pretty bad in this one, very sorry. Probably worse than my first take. Anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Found the camera. videos, deck profiles, matches. Comment what you want to see if you guys want to see anything different than what I've named here. And yeah. Thank you, Brandon.